back to the Study Edge Academy. In our last lesson, we learned how to compare and order whole numbers. Today, we're going to be moving on to addition and subtraction of whole numbers. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of our lessons. So grab your notebook and your pen and let's get started. So today we're going to be talking about addition of whole numbers. And the word addition, which is spelled this, addition, means combining two or more numbers to find their total. And the symbol for addition is the plus sign, which is this, like a cross. So let me give you an example. Let's say we were to add the whole numbers 24 and 13. So we'll do it like this. If you want to understand more, you can do it like this and 13. And you add your plus sign here. So 3 plus 4, that's a 7, and 2 plus 1, that's a 3. So always know that when adding, you start from the unit. You don't start from the tens. You start from the unit. Okay? So also note that the numbers being added are called addends and the answer is the sum. So when I give you 24 plus 13, which we added and give us 37, the 24 and 13 are the addends and 37 is the sum. And I hope you understand that. Okay, moving forward. Now, if you were to add larger numbers, for example, 347 and 225. So we'll put a plus sign here and this. So 7 plus 5 is a 12. So write our 2 here and carry the 1 here. And that will be a 1 plus this 4, that's a 5, plus this 2, that's a 7. So write that here. And the 3 plus 2 is 5. So these two are the addends, while this is the sum. And I hope we are getting it. Okay, and like I said, whenever you're adding, you always start from the units, then the tens, then the hundred. You don't start from the one in front, you start from the one behind. Okay, so since we've learned addition, let's go to subtraction of whole numbers. So subtraction, which is spelled like this is an R, means taking one number away from another, and the symbol for subtraction is this dash sign. Let's take, for example, I told you to subtract this. So we're subtracting 12 from the number 35. So we'll do this and add our addition sign. So 5 minus 2 is 3, and 3 minus 1 is 2. So our answer is 23. Then in addition, you know that these two will be called addends, but in subtraction, these two will be called minuend. Okay, no, sorry. I just made a mistake. The answer is correct, it's 23. But this is called the minuend. This is called the subtractand. Subtract HEND. Well, this is called the difference. And I hope we get that. Okay, so let's try subtracting larger numbers. Take, for example, 583 minus 241. 3 minus 1 is a 2, 8 minus 4 is a 4, 5 minus 2 is a 3. That's 342. 2. Let's take, for example, what if we were told to minus 452 minus 178? Obviously, 452 is bigger than 178, but here, 8 is bigger than the 2, and the 2 can minus the 8. If you also notice, 5 is bigger than the 7, and the 7 can minus the 8. So what are we going to do? So this is what we call borrowing. So let's take, for example, we borrow 1 from this 5. That's 5 minus 1. So here will remain 4. Then the one we borrowed from the 5, we'll add it here. So this won't be 1 plus 2. It will now be 12. So when we do 8 minus 12, that's going to be a 4. So now we have 4 here, but 4 can still minus 7. So when we take 1 from here, he's going to be 3. And I'll add 1 here. No, it will not be 1 plus 4. It'll be 14. That's 1 and 4. So 14 minus 7 is a 7. Then 3 minus 1 is a 2. Okay? So our answer is 274. And remember, when you are adding or subtraction, don't forget to line up your place values. Always start from the right hand side, which is this part. You don't start from here. Remember to carry when adding if necessary. If the number is bigger, like let's say we got a 12 here, always remember to carry the number back here. And remember to borrow when the number is smaller, just like I did here. So I'm going to give you some questions that you can try and you can put it in the comment section, okay? So this is for addition, which is a 200, sorry, that's a mistake. This is for addition, which is a 468 plus 357. And for subtraction, that would be 794 minus 263. And let me give a challenge question. The challenge question is, a school library, sorry, don't mind my handwriting, has 1,250 books. It buys 375 new books and later gives 148 books away. So you have to calculate how many books does the library have now. So you can try these 3 questions and put it in the comment box for me to check. So since you understand the topic, you can try it on your own. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. And I'll see you in our next year 7 math lesson. Bye bye.